Hi
Hi
there,
there,
everyone,
everyone,
and
and
welcome
welcome
to
to
another
another
episode of
episode of
Pop
Pop
Culture
Culture
After
After
Dark.
Dark.
Abel
Abel
and
and
Bonnie
Bonnie
here.
here.
Hello, my
Hello, my
friend.
friend.
All right,
All
so
right, so
I'm
I'm
a
a
little
little like
anxious right
anxious right
now
now
because I
because I
have a
have a
lot
lot
happening on the
happening on the
back
back
end.
end.
We
We
are
are
trying a
trying
new
a new
platform that
platform
we're
that we're
really
really
excited
excited
about, but
about, but
there's
there's
so
so
many
many
things that
things
we
that
can
we can
actually
actually
do
do
with this
with this
platform,
platform,
and
and
so
so
just bear
just
with
bear
us
with us
today.
today.
Bonnie, Bonnie
Bonnie
was like
was like
downloading the
downloading the
app.
app.
Bonnie's like,
Bonnie's like,
shit, let
shit,
me do
let me do
this, let me
this,
do
let me do
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
thing
the
is
thing
like
is
I
like I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Anyways,
Anyways,
there's a
there's a
lot that
lot
I
that
have
I
to
have to like
just
just
verify
verify
that's
that's
working.
working.
But
But
we
we
are
are
live
live
across
across
multi
multi
platforms,
platforms,
and
and
part of the
part of the
reason why
reason
we're
why we're
doing
doing
this is
this
we're
is we're
looking
looking
to
to
hopefully
hopefully
start
start
doing
doing
TikTok
TikTok
lives.
lives.
So
So
that's
that's
exciting.
exciting.
But
But
we are
we
gonna
are gonna
start our
start our
week
week
off with
off with
our
our
what
what
song
song
has you in a
has you in a
chokehold this
chokehold
week,
this week.
Bonnie? What
Bonnie, what
song
song
is it
is it
that
that
you
you
just
just
cannot shake
cannot
off?
shake off?
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Okay,
Okay,
so one
so
of our
one of our
viewers
viewers
says
says
that they
that they
cannot, that
cannot,
I
that
have
I
an
have an
echo and
echo
they
and they
cannot
cannot
hear
hear
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
that's,
I
I
know.
know.
I'm not
I'm
sure
not
if
sure if
that's like
that's
a
like a
YouTube
YouTube
thing or if
thing or if
that's
that's
everywhere,
everywhere,
but
but
I'm not
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Give me a
Give me a
second
second
here.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, give me a
give me a
second.
second.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
hop
hop
on
on
something
something
really
really
quick.
quick.
So in the
So in the
meantime, no
meantime,
one
no one
can
can
obviously
obviously
hear
hear
Bonnie, and
Bonnie,
so
and so
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
here.
here.
I'll
I'll
tell
tell
you
you
my
my
song
song
of the
of the
week
week
right
right
now.
now.
Um,
Um,
let's
let's
see
see
here.
here.
Okay. So my song of the week.
Okay, there. Can you hear me now? All right. All right. So my song of the week is going to be Lizzo, and it's actually an old song. Okay, so it's Lizzo, Everybody's Gay. That's the name of the song. Yeah, the chat. If you can let us know, I think I might have fixed why I had an echo, why I had feedback. And Bonnie, you can hear me, right? Okay. I don't know if, can you hear me? Is there feedback still? No feedback? Can you hear Bonnie? No, Bonnie? Really? Okay. Yeah, they cannot hear you, Bonnie. I don't know. Let's see. No. And whenever you joined, Bonnie, did it ask you for a? Okay, so yeah, Robert said I did fix the echo. Thank you. All right. No, I'm not doing the show alone. Now I'm just like, wait, what is happening here? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, Bonnie.
Hi, I didn't say nothing bad while no one can hear me.
Oh, you didn't. Is
No.
there? I don't know if anyone's still live. If they can check to see if they can hear Bonnie at all.
I love people should stay on the live. They can watch
No.
us struggle.
No. No. So
They're
actually,
watching us fail.
oh,
Do you
you
want me
can
to go
hear
out
us.
and
Okay. Oh, they can hear you.
oh oops.
All right.
Hey
Perfect.
guys.
All right, we got it.
Hi.
All right. So for the audio listeners, we're gonna start this over because I'm gonna have to edit this now. So welcome to another episode of Pop Culture After Dark. Abel and Bonnie officially here, 5 minutes and 15 seconds in, but we figured it out. How else, like, thank you to the chat and to my behind the scenes partner, the best IT guy, store support, whatever you need. He's your man. But he's my man, so back off. But thank you guys for helping us out there. So we start the show off. Every week we're going to be talking about the song that has us in a chokehold. And before Bonnie shares hers, we were kind of talking about it before. We have the billboards lists, and I just want to say, because I know that's the names we're going to talk about today, Bonnie's going to be shook. And so for someone that's in the chat who specifically asked and was calling me out, where the fuck is that billboard's top whatever? It's here. So just so you know. All
He's
right,
so needy.
I got your fucking story. Shit. No, all right, Bonnie. What song has you in a chokehold this week, my friend?
Well, it's the song Daddy's Home by Usher. And I was telling you, like I was saying earlier when I was like on mute, but not on purpose on mute. It's the TikTok. I don't know if I'm doing it a lot because like that's just like my song right now or because of TikTok. Because it's like on, not that I watch every one of those TikTok videos, but like all I'm saying is Boza is on my TikTok screen a lot. Okay. I didn't put him there. TikTok put him there. But when he comes on the screen, Daddy's home. So that's a song that's blowing up my head
Okay.
this week.
Yeah, so that's weird because it's an older song, but my song's actually an older song as well. And I was saying it in the I don't know if the chat heard or not, but my song at the moment is Everybody's Gay by Lizzo. It is such a fun, poppy, like upbeat song. Like I actually listened to it, I'm not lying, 5 times today. And it just like kept me in the best mood and it was like motivating and it's just like I don't know, it was so good. I really like it. So that's a song that currently has me in a fucking chokehold.
I'm gonna have to go listen to it or play it because I've never heard that one.
Yeah, it's on her last album, so it was really good. But speaking of music, we're gonna go ahead and just do this Billboard fucking story. I'm just kidding. So to to our viewers' credit, I did promise this, and I lost track of it because I forget it's on Billboard. So Billboard's been posting their 25 most like influential artists in this century of pop music. Okay, so pop music is popular. That doesn't mean like it's not like the category pop. It's pop music and popular. So we left off, and I'm going to talk about number 24. We're just going to recap real quick because I don't remember. I think we talked about this one, but number 24 of the century is Ed Sheeran, which I believe we did talk about, right? And we could see that. Number 23 is Bad Bunny. I think we talked about this one as well,
Yeah,
right?
we touched on.
We're like, okay, maybe
Hmm.
this is where things can start getting tricky. Number 22, and I get it, and I think I agree with this one, but here we go. One Direction.
Oh.
So one of the most influential pop groups of the century.
No.
They they did have like an entire like era. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I kind of think
But in
I
the
kind of
top
agree with this one.
25?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I think One Direction, like, they had an entire, like, they brought back, like, in sync level, Backstreet Boy level. Like, we've only seen it a handful of times. It's been, like, the Beatles, then it's, like, in sync and Backstreet Boys, and then it's, like, oh, New Kids on the Block, right?
New
And then
Kids on
it's
the
in
Block.
sync, and then in sync Backstreet Boys, and then it's like, literally, once a generation, you have that. So I kind of see it. If you're talking about this century, it's like this generation.
If those three groups are not high on this list and this group is, I'm going to be a little mad. A little mad.
Okay. Well, we don't have all of them, all right. But number 21 after One Direction is going to be Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne,
Okay.
which my
I'm okay
entire
with
college years was like they were run by Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? So,
I'm okay with
yeah, same. Let's see. Then we're going to go down number 20. It's going to be Bruno Mars.
I feel like he should be higher.
Same.
He should be higher.
Same. I don't know. I because he's such an entertainer. He's such like he has hits. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Hmm.
know. I feel like he should definitely be a lot higher.
Oh yeah.
Right. All right. So then after Bruno Mars, so again, just to recap, this is going to be for the top 25 most influential pop artists of the century. Number 19 coming in hot, BTS. That wasn't for me, not for
No.
me, but it's
Before
I
Bruno
get it
Mars.
though.
Before
Yeah,
Bruno
I
Mars.
get it though. BTS, I get it. It's not for us. Like, you know what I mean? It's not for us. I get it. I just get it. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I would put Katy
I'm
Perry
just trying
before.
not to be I'm just trying not to be biased, but it's very hard to do.
Okay.
So, okay. All right then. Let's move. Number 18, The Weekend.
Another person that should be higher.
You think so?
The Weekend. Yes.
Okay. Maybe.
Yes.
All right. Number 17, Shakira.
I mean, I guess. What else did she do
No.
besides her hips not lying? Like, I'm just,
That's
well,
literally all I know her for.
before that, like in her Spanish speaking albums and stuff, there was a couple of that were bangers and stuff like that. But pop, no,
And like pop culture, I don't think of Shak. I just think of
no,
Hips a lot. It's like
no.
it's a no for
Before
me.
before Bruno Mars, she should be
Yes,
down there with Katy
girl.
Perry.
Girl before Bruno Mars, according to Billboard. All right. So then we have a few more listed. They have up to number 15 listed. So we're number 16, Jay-Z. I can see that. I can see he's been around for a long time in the music
Yeah.
industry. I get it. That doesn't seem crazy to me. Like he's like near the bottom. He's not at the top, but you know what I mean? Like, okay. And then number 15, this is gonna be the last one that we have at the moment, is gonna be Miley Cyrus. So for 25 most influential pop artists or pop music, whatever. So again, that is some of them
I
were, I don't know.
I think somebody needs to look up the definition of influential, write it down, email it, or send it to these people that were making the decision over at Billboard, and think about it for the next list.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
maybe we should just like end it. Like let's just cut our loss and let's just like all right, let's start this list like in 10 years when nobody remembers this. Let's wipe the internet.
because you're talking about of all time, of the
Hmm.
decade, of the year, whatever the
Of the
fuck,
century, of the
the century
century.
of the century.
That's crazy to me. All
Okay.
right. So, staying with the music news, I want to talk about this fun little TikTok challenge that I found very interesting and it is working. So, TikTok, bitch, TikTok, one thing about TikTok, it will influence me. I get influenced. I'm like, I want that shirt. I want those shoes. I want that whatever iron, whatever the fuck it is, I'm like, I want it because of TikTok shop. Well, there's this song, Lotto has this challenge coming out where she's actually challenging people to do a dance or like a video in their workplace on the clock or like according to her like on the clock, and if they do it to her song bro, it's called Brokey, at least the sound is, um you can win $10,000. Well, people are submitting them doing this shit at their job, and people are being creative. And one girl posted from Waffle House, and hers was probably one of the best. And Waffle House actually terminated her. Not only did Waffle House terminate her, they actually like marked her like basically as not rehireable, that she will never be able to work there again. So, what are
Oh,
your thoughts on this? First of all, if you haven't heard it, you need to go hear it. It's a big lotto. The sound is like brokey. I'm like, yes, girl, it is working. All this to say is like she's getting all of this marketing and TikTok fame, and this song I don't think it's even come out yet. So it's like That is smart. I'm getting influenced because when now I'm gonna want to go hear that song. You know what I mean?
Well, would you fire somebody that did it at your place of business if they were
So as
supposed
a
to be on the clock while they did it?
yeah, and especially because in that video she is showing like where she works. I've seen a bunch of really good videos where they do a good job, but you can tell maybe they did it like off the clock and they cover up all their branding names. Like they don't, you can't see, like you couldn't guess where they work, and they're really good still. And so I feel like if she would have done that, where I could tell like maybe they did it like after hours or and you can't really tell where they work, I probably would let that slide. But when it's like this girl at Waffle House had her actual like headset on, she was at the drive-through window, like come on.
You
So yeah,
know,
like I would have to like feel like you can't. I don't know though. As like a business owner, you'd also want that. Like I would play
you
along with
want
it.
the
Like
publicity.
I would tell my social media team like go and hype it up and comment like yes, you know like. So I don't know.
That one. Have you seen the guy that works for, look, Papa John's is doing it right. You guys, you businesses need to take a leaf out of Papa John's book, okay? Papa John's and Wendy's. Because whoever does Wendy's social media team, A1, love them. Favorite account on X. And but with Papa John's, have you seen that guy that tosses the pizzas and like plays the pizzas and stuff? And he's at work. He has a Papa John shirt on. You can tell
Mm,
he's at work and this and that. Papa John's be man, they support him, promote him, all that stuff. That's amazing. Like that's amazing. You're like, come on. You know, like
yeah.
Waffle House, get the fuck out of here, Waffle House. Have you been to one of your places, Waffle House? Y'all ain't exactly like a fucking bougie company and all this. It's fucking Waffle House.
You know what I was
Get
thinking? Like the audacity.
exactly. Literally the audacity. Waffle
Yeah.
House. What? I need special shoes to walk through your restaurant because ain't nothing but grease on the floor. And you're really complaining about that? Come on now. Get the
No.
stop it.
All right. So, anyways, I think Lotto's doing it right. When we talk about marketing, she's making people like interact with it. It's going viral, and it makes me want to even like stream the song. And I'm not even like I like Lotto's music. I'm just not the biggest Lotto fan. And now I'm like, okay, now I want to go and listen.
I don't know why, but as soon as you said that, like, I'm like, I can't wait to see someone who works at a funeral parlor or a funeral home do that. Like, there. Can you imagine?
Stop,
Stop.
bitch. Imagine the morgue.
In the morgue, right? Stop.
Oh my God, stop, please. Somebody on Reddit's probably doing that right now. Oh my God. Stress me out. All right, so now the music stories. Katy Perry, she has a new album called 143 that's out. That happened.
Mhm.
Um, so I listened to it.
Mhm.
It was 33
Mhm.
minutes long. I listened for about 6 minutes, and that's because I listened to one entire song because it's the one with Doechii that I really like. I can't do it. Katy Perry, go away.
You
Did
know,
you hear
I
it?
I didn't even know it was out. She's a little insignificant in my music world.
Oh,
So I will have to torture myself the same way I had to torture myself with J Lo's movie, whatever crap it was, and sit down and listen to it. That way I can, I'm going to go into it with open ears. Let's see. Maybe there'll be a
mm.
song or two I like in there. Probably not. We'll
There's
see.
one song that I like, and it's with Doechii, and that's the one I heard. And the rest of them, like, why? Why, girl? It's so bad.
Let me write this down because I will forget.
Homework.
Hmm.
All right. So, did he or didn't he?
Are we getting done with the Diddy stuff? Or are we getting into the Diddy madness?
This
Because
is
remember, we have
it.
Cardi B too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do Cardi B. Then we'll talk about Diddy, didn't he?
Okay.
All right. What's going on with
Let
Cardi? She's been in this. She's been in the. She needs to drop new music as much as she's in the stories lately.
yeah, let's get into the petty before we get into the slippery. So, Cardi B took to Instagram Live to clap back at Offset, who's allegedly making threats about taking everything from Cardi. So, after learning that she is moving on, she is in fact moving on, telling him. Why can't I move on? Uh, it's no fun when mama got the gun. Those were her exact words. It's no fun when she's slanging
Oh,
pussy.
oh,
Oh, all on Instagram Live.
Cardi.
Yes, sir. She came out swinging, talking about, but now you want a court war. Okay, let's do that. So she went on there, and then Offset hopped on
Damn.
this live as well and commented, "You fucked with a baby inside. Tell the truth." She didn't respond to him on IG Live. Instead, she took to Twitter, to X, as we love Cardi and know her well, and simply put, and did.
Oh,
Look, if it's one thing that you got to know about Cardi,
stop.
do not come, don't come at her. Offset, you were
He
caught
knew.
cheating
He knew
multiple times.
better.
That, and then you mad because she's dating other guys, she's moving on, and now he's like, I'm taking everything. Fuck that. And she's like, oh, okay, it's a double standard. You could have your fun, but we can go to war. We can go to war. And when we're at war, I did. I did do that. And what? I love me some Cardi.
Oh my
And I
gosh,
do.
she's wild. Because one thing about her, she's gonna stand on business.
Mhm. Yes,
One thing
she
about
is.
Cardi girl, she's gonna stand on business, and she's gonna just for that. She might if she hasn't fucked with best friend, she's going to for funsies for the plot.
For the plot. And we are here for her plot. And I love how she is so quick to jump on IG Live, TikTok Live, any of them. And she will sit there and tell all the biz and have
Yeah.
every receipt to back it up.
What that's too. What about her? She's damn sure gonna have a receipt, a voice memo. She record the whole conversation, girl.
I'm
Remember
surprised
when
she
she
didn't say
released the
and did
calls?
and
I'll
post a
ne
picture.
I'll never forget the night Cardi B released the phone conversations with Nicki Minaj. I will never forget how fast I got on fucking Twitter, girl. I was just like, I'll never forget. That was iconic. Iconic. All right. Diddy. Did he do it?
Did, you know he did. Did he? Yes. Did he do it all? Maybe. Did he
With
do
the
it with help?
1,000 bottles of baby
Absolutely.
oil. 1,000 bottles of
So,
baby oil, girl.
so Mr. Diddy. So as if he didn't have enough charges, for all of the slippery deeds that he's gotten himself into, he's now being sued for SA. Hard R word on that one. His latest accuser, Miss Thalia Graves, is speaking out with her famous attorney right by her side, Gloria Aldred. Now, if you do not know who Gloria Aldred is, she's a very famous attorney to the stars. She also was the attorney for, I can't think of her name, Lacey. No, not Lacey Peter, not that case. It was another case where the woman, she was like the attorney for
Mhm.
somebody's other
She's like a
woman.
very, yeah, she's a very
Maybe it was the
popular
Lacey Peterson
judge.
case. I think it is the Lacey Peterson case.
Lacey
The
Peterson
husband,
got,
yeah, by the husband, and this was his mistress.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Amber,
yeah, yeah,
Amber
yeah, yeah.
Fry. There you go. Amber Fry's attorney. See, you knew it would have come to me. So Gloria Aldred was there seeing her through it. Now, she allegedly is accusing him for back in 2001 when she said she was SA'd there at Bad Boy Records studio in New York City. Now, she was then 25 years old and dating one of Diddy's executives. She has said that he allegedly lured her in to his personal lounge and essayed her there on the pool table after slipping something in her drink that messed with her consciousness. So she said that also his head of security essayed her at the time and that they filmed it with a handheld camera, and then showed it to her then boyfriend and other men. Now, she said that after she was the victim of that, she had all sorts of unaliving thoughts, went through a lot of mental and emotional turmoil over it all. And when back in November, when all this started coming out, and there was all these accusations and saying that the tapes had been found and all these tapes of the alleged SAs and these freak offs and everything were being found. That's when it all came back to light. And that's why she decided to step forward because of those tapes being found.
Damn.
Yep.
It is crazy the shit that's coming out.
Yeah, and that's not all. That's just the top of the barrel. Now, allegedly, also Diddy is not eating and is still on suicide watch. Now they are saying that he is not eating because he is scared that he is going to be Epstein. So since he is on suicide watch, only certain guards and everything are allowed to have contact with him. He doesn't know who's being paid off. He doesn't know who's coming for him. So they're saying he has stopped eating. And that is one of the reasons why. Also, Suge Knight came out and is saying a barrel of things that we have no idea are true or not. He is speculating that
Mm.
Diddy is in withdrawal from drugs that he has been taking, also, which he's also saying a lot of other things. He gave a list of potential people that could be taken down with Diddy if Diddy starts talking. There's a lot of stuff that Suge Knight has come out and said, and you have to wonder if this is him because he is involved in it, because he knows things. That's where all the speculation is leading to. Also, Pink and Usher have scrubbed their Twitter X accounts. Usher claims, though, that he was hacked and he did not do that. That was a part of the hacking. I don't know if I believe that, buy that, none of that. Kevin Hart has closed all four of his vegan restaurants and closed them in a hurry with no specific reasons given. In light of all of that, also a gaggle of CEOs are stepping down in a bunch of different industries. To name a few, David Joseph from Universal Music, John Donahue from Nike, Kevin Lyles, he is with 300 Electra Entertainment. All of these have some tie to Diddy in some form or fashion. Now there's also Laxman. I do not know how to pronounce this last name. Norisham from Starbucks, Dave Calhoun from Boeing, Bob Baskesh from Paramount Global, Stephen Sham from Hertz, Kaz Kobayashi, I believe that's how you pronounce it, from Warner Music in Japan, Randy Goodwin from Sony Music in Nashville, and Matteo Franceschi from Campari. Now, Matteo was only a CEO for 5 months before he suddenly stepped down. Now, a lot of these, there was no reasons given, unspecified reasons, personal reasons. The only one that I saw anything close to like a reason was probably the CEO from Sony Music in Nashville, where they said he's simply just retiring. Now, whether he was pushed into that retirement or not, it is unclear. So there's a lot of stuff out there that is being speculated also about Jay-Z and Beyonce staying out of the limelight. Where have they been? They are MIA right now, and they've been MIA for a little bit after all of this was coming. So it is just a melting pot of what the hell is happening out there in the music and film industry.
I know. I don't believe the Usher shit at all. Like,
Mm-mm.
especially if you get hacked, why they're just gonna hack you and delete all your stuff and not do anything else? No. Okay.
Yeah,
They're gonna definitely try to fuck you up. Like, there's just no way. Um, but I do think it's the beginning of a lot. However, at the same time, like, I honestly think he's gonna be Epsteined. So
I
I feel like nothing's gonna come of it.
no, there's no way. There are too many important
Powerful
people
people.
tied to him. Very, very. Now you just go up like Kamala is tied to him. Trump is tied to him. The Prince is tied to him. The Prince of Wales. Like so many important people are tied to. There's no way. There's no way. He's mm-mm.
It's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Let's go ahead and transition now and let's do our little ESPN segment. Oh, speaking of, I need to figure out, we need to figure out that sound. Like, that's another thing got to figure out.
we got to get one that's like a not the official sound, but like the da 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 sound because Abel loves sports so much. So
Yeah,
we got to have like a funny sound to that. Well, let's go over week three highlights. We'll go over the week three scores on there. So we have the Jets over the Patriots, 24-3. Giants over the Browns, 21-15. Eagles over Saints, 15-12. Vikings over Texans, huge win, 34-7. Broncos over Bucks, 26-7. Packers over Titans, 30-14. Colts over Bears, 21-16. Steelers over Chargers, 20-10. Seahawks versus the Dolphins. Seahawks took the win 24-3. Panthers over the Raiders 36-22. Rams over the 49ers 27-24. Very close game. Lions over the Cardinals 20-13. Chiefs once again over the Falcons. God, gotta love them refs when they, help them out with those. 22-17. Did I say that already? All right. Bills over Jags, 47-10. Commanders over Bengals, 38-33, and Ravens over the Cowboys, 28-25. Shout out to Dak Prescott for helping the Ravens come through with their first win of the season. Way to go, guy. Now, week 4
Who?
is going to kick off Thursday with the Cowboys versus the Giants. Let's see if they can get their win at MetLife Stadium at 8:15 Eastern Time. You can watch that on Prime Video and NFL Plus. Now, the undefeated teams still going into week 4 are the Bills, the
All right, so let's see. Here
what
we
happened?
go. Sorry about that. Not
I'm
sure.
off.
It just like kicked Bonnie off here. They said like, you know what, ESPN, I'm not sure. There we go.
All right. What do I need to go back
You
over?
left off with the Bills.
The Bills. All right. The Steelers, the Chiefs, the Vikings, and the Seahawks. Those are all of the undefeated teams still. And the teams with no wins, Bengals, Jags, and Titans. Let's see if they can get a win in week 4. Don't know. Now, going into week 4, the injury report for all of our fantasy football players out there. A.J. Brown is out with a hamstring for the Eagles. He definitely not in practice today. And Lane Johnson and Devonta Smith are out with concussions. Now for the 49ers, we have Debo Samuel, doubtful to play, but we will see. Kittle, hopeful to return to practice soon. So that one you might want to check back. Probably Friday on that one. Green Bay, Jordan Love, he was limited. He was in practice. Say he might play and will be limited for week 4. Vikings, Jordan Addison, likely to return in week 4. So that'll be good. Now, one story making headlines right now across the sports world is Brett Favre. Now, Brett Favre, Hall of Fame quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, did come out to talk about his Parkinson's disease. Now, he was diagnosed back in January and is now openly talking about what led up to it and how he's been living with it and managing it. He explained he had a feeling something was off when his dominant arm would get stuck. He said he would try to use a screwdriver and he couldn't. The strength was there, but he just couldn't guide it. So, 5 specialists told him that they believe it was brought on by the hits that he suffered in the NFL. Since it doesn't run in his family, of course, they start to look to head injuries and head trauma. Now, he stated that he may have suffered over 1,000 concussions during the course of his NFL career. That is crazy.
It's
Um,
wild.
mhm. After only a few hours of breaking it to the world that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, he took to social media expressing his gratitude for all of those praying for him, thanking them for all of the love. Now, in the US, nearly 90,000 people are diagnosed each year with Parkinson's disease. It is more prominent in men than it is with women. So, if you are having any kind of issues with your nerve, whether it's in any of your limbs, your neck, anything like that, go get a screening. So, yeah, that's pretty wild. Can't hear you. Mom, where'd you go?
My internet, sorry. Because like the weather, my internet's been like choppy all day. And so like right now you were like everything was frozen on my screen. It was wild. Um yeah, this internet is something else. But I didn't even first of all I didn't realize it was going to storm today. But anyways, Brett Favre, that's a lot of concussions. How many did you say again?
Over 1,000 throughout his NFL career.
Can't that lead to that other thing where like they think like Aaron Hernandez had it. It's like that one thing that only comes up like once a like after you pass away. What is it like TMD or what is that thing called?
I think is it TDE? No.
Yeah,
I,
you know
I
what I'm
know which one.
talking that one it's
Yeah.
like from brain damage. I'm surprised if he like I wonder if he has that because you don't know that until after. passed.
Right, right. Yeah, no, and a lot of athletes, like their families have them check for that and stuff like that after they pass away. And I know there's like a
Mm,
whole, I forgot who it was. They did like a whole like special on it and everything. It is pretty serious. And it is really scary for athletes, you know.
wait. All right. Now let's talk about some sad news. Eduardo XOL.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that name, and I don't know if that's just like how they just say XOL, but Eduardo XOL. Now he is from Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Oh Lord, I don't know if that was mine or yours. There we go.
Yeah, no,
Now
it's
he's
I think it's the internet between. I
yeah,
think it's just like the weather.
yeah. We're in thunderstorms, guys, over here.
Yeah,
Rain, all the
struggling.
good stuff. I just love today's episode. It's great. Let's all this messing up now. Um, Sadly, he did pass away at 58, 1 week after being stabbed. Now, this whole thing is just it's taken like people have questions, and nobody really has any answers. Now, what happens is it looks to be like there was some kind of a fight, a disagreement, assault. Something happened between him and someone named Richard Joseph Gonzalez. He is 34. He has been arrested in this incident, but he has not been charged yet with murder. They say he's going to be charged with it, but they're not like there is no clear story on how the police got to him, what exactly happened. All they know is what alerted them to Mr. Gonzalez is that he reported the night before that he was assaulted. And it's not
Mm,
clear whether he said he was assaulted by Eduardo or what happened. All they know is that he came in with all these stab wounds. They when they found him, it says when they found him. It doesn't say like where they found him at, just that they found him in that condition. So, but sadly, he did succumb to that to the stabbings at 58. So all his family is saying is that they are very hurt right now and just looking for some answers. So
well, it's tough. Yeah, that's so sad. There's someone that we're going to talk about now that I'm interested because I don't think we've ever talked about them before. Macklemore
yeah, Macklemore. No, I don't really think he's
come across like
ever
our
really.
radar.
Yeah, no. Well, this is a doozy. This is a doozy, and I gotta say, I have some respect for him after this. So, Macklemore has been dropped as the headliner for the Neon City Festival that's in Las Vegas. Now, this is fresh off the heels of his "Fuck America" chant that he went on. Now, the festival didn't come outright and say that the drama causing statement was the issue. They're citing unforeseen circumstances, but he was wiped completely clean off of the website for the festival right after that. Now, he was just announced the headliner a couple of days before the Fuck America chant happened. And now that incident was at a pro Palestine show in Seattle. He Right after that, after he was dropped from the headliner, he dropped a very lengthy statement on Instagram clarifying that he didn't mean for it to overshadow his support for Palestine, but he is sticking to his guns with it. Now, he started off with saying, "My thoughts and feelings are not always expressed perfectly or politely. Sometimes I slip up and get caught in the moment." Then went on for 9 slides. His statement went on for 9 scrolls on the post that he made, detailing his feelings about the atrocities that the Palestinian people have been faced with and how it's affected him, ending his statement with, "I've slipped in front of the world before, and I'll surely do it again, but they will not silence my voice and they will not close my heart." So now, when he said there was the moment in the concert when he did say like "fuck America," and he said, "Yes, I did say fuck America," and I think people think the same. So
Oh,
yeah,
well,
he's sticking to his guns, whether it loses him endorsements, deals, shows. It doesn't matter. He is rallying behind the people of Palestine. And he said, "fuck America," in response to You know, people saying that basically Palestine's got to deal with some stuff, you know, we can, somebody will help somewhere, blah, blah, all this stuff. But America, like, why aren't, like, we're not doing anything to help with the atrocities and stuff. So he's like, man, fuck America, fuck USA. Like, you know,
Well,
I don't know. I got to,
uh,
it's his
that's I don't know.
constitutional right to say that. And
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
also, it's the festival's right to take him off as a headliner. You know, it's, yeah.
Everyone has like the right. Like he had the right to make the decision, but they have the right to make theirs. So whatever.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I don't know, but I want to end the show like on a good note because this has been a chaotic show. On a lighthearted note, speaking of pop culture, have you seen that Hungry Little Hippo, Mudang?
No, what's that?
Oh my God, it is so cute. It is taking over my entire FYP. It is the most adorable like baby hippo, and it is so funny because it's so like you can relate. It like is the mom will just be standing there and the entire time this baby hippo is like gnawing on its mom's leg and throwing the biggest fucking tantrum. And then they also show it like the handler trying to feed it, and it's like wild. It's like just like a child that's gone crazy, and I love it. It's Mudang. He's a vibe. I love it. I'm in my Mudang era right now, and it is so funny. I wanted to end
Now
the
I'm gonna
note
have to
like
go look it up.
lighthearted. It's so cute.
I'm going
Um,
straight to TikTok after this to go look him up.
yeah, it is very, very cute. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to end it like on a fun, like little cutesy little moment there. Definitely it's worth like if anything, it'll make you laugh. And I think everyone should definitely see that. It's so cute. Alrighty, well that is it, Bonnie. Thank you so much, friend. I think we have a some more learning to do, but I'm liking the overall of the process that I have going on back here in my setup. It's just getting used to everything. And then hopefully next time we also don't have thunderstorms on top of that.
Hopefully. But this is good because we need to learn to roll with the punches. And I love that we do this live because I love that our viewers get to see what happens when chaos happens. It's
Yeah.
not all sunshine and daisies and roses. Crap happens, it happens. Keep on going with it, y'all. So when that happens in life to you guys, keep on moving with it. Keep on moving with
Just
it.
just like us right now as our just like our cameras like cut to our ending was like, bitch, you said that you were only going to be on for 45 minutes, like you're over. Bonnie just kept talking, girl, with that ending credits scene.
Period.
Thank you guys for rolling with the punches. We really appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you.